Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new video.
Hello, and today's very exciting. We are doing another Disney related video and it's all about Disneyland Paris. We sent out an Instagram message ages ago asking for videos you'd like to see on the channel, and one of the ideas that was suggested was relaxing things to do at Disneyland Paris. Now, we don't do a lot of relaxing.
We're not the best.
So the things that we've put onto this list are not necessarily like put your feet up style relaxing things to do. They are just things that don't involve rushing to a ride or, you know, being a bit...
Yeah. Because Disneyland Paris and Disney World and any Disney holiday is really tiring.
Yeah.
Especially if you're there for like over a few days and you're getting up at like 7 and then you're not getting in from the parks till like late in the evening and you're just running around all day. You're on your feet all day. And it is nice to take time to relax, and there is so much to do at Disneyland Paris to relax.
One of the questions that we get asked a lot is, even if I'm not into the rides, is there stuff to do? And 100% yes.
Loads. So we've come up with 15 of our favourite relaxing things to do at Disneyland Paris. If you have any more suggestions, please pop them in the comments below for other people to have a look.
Yeah, and to give us some ideas as well.
So number 1 is to take full advantage of all the amazing bars. You can, like, even if you're not over 18, you can go and just have a soft drink. But if you want to try out any of the cocktails, there's some amazing bars.
Yeah, but I'd say we really enjoyed going to like the Disney hotel bars, didn't we? So we walked around to Newport Bay Hotel and we went to the bar that was inside there. We went to Sequoia Lodge and that was one of my favourite bars because it had the fire.
Yeah.
And then one of your favourites is to go into Cafe Fantasia, isn't it?
Yes, that's my absolute favourite. We didn't know for a long time that you could just enter the Disneyland Hotel and go to the bar. You don't have to be a guest at Disneyland Hotel, but you feel really fancy.
And somebody sent me a message the other day saying if you go on an evening, because I think they have character dining in the evening in the Disneyland Hotel, you can sit in the bar and you see all the
cool.
characters walk past, apparently.
That's good.
So somebody said to me. But we normally just go for a little bit during the day.
During the day, and then we head back into the parks afterwards. It's just really lovely. They play like jazz music at Cafe Fantasia and it's just really relaxing. I'd highly recommend taking even just half an hour or a few hours out of your day and just having a little relaxing drink.
Yeah. So the next thing that we got on our list is to take a wander through Captain Nemo's Nautilus. So the submarine that is just next to Star Wars Hyperspace Mountain. We went through it on our first trip in, when was that, 2017? And then we missed it, I think, on the January trip, but then in the November trip we went back through it, and we noticed a lot more on the November trip. And there's all these little hidden gems, and
you can really take your time as well and just have like a little relaxing walk through. It was a bit scary at times.
Yeah, I mean it's got quite a dark setting.
Yeah.
But there was nothing really that.
No.
There was nobody jumping out at you or anything, but it gives you the impression that you're on a submarine.
Yeah.
And then there's one cool moment where some shutters open up and something happens at the window. If you've not seen it on the vlog, I won't spoil it, but just wait there for a second. There's like these stairs and then the window sort of opens and something happens. So just wait for that. But yeah, take a wander through the Nautilus submarine.
Number 3 on our list is to take full advantage of watching all the shows that Disneyland Paris have to offer. I love Disneyland Paris entertainment. I think it's some of the best Disney shows I've ever seen. Over the years, they always change them up. So whether you go at Christmas time, there's probably a Christmas show on. I think it's called Mickey's Christmas Big Band. Mickey and the Magician is also always there. That's a really good
that's coming back.
Good option. I used to love Forest of Enchantment, but that has been replaced by The Lion King. Yeah. So there's always something really different. There's always something to appeal to anyone. And it's really nice just to, rest your feet. You're just sitting down for an hour or so and just sit back, relax and watch this great entertainment. Yeah, you can't beat it at Disneyland Paris.
No, and there's also the shows that happen on the stage just outside of the castle as well. One of our favourite shows was it's not on anymore, but the 25th anniversary special.
That was such a good show.
So I'm not sure what they're going to do with that. But yeah, sometimes there's ones on there.
But yeah, we love the shows, so make sure you check them out and don't miss out on them.
Next is to take another walk. There's a theme here around the bit that's in Frontierland, and I can't remember if it's called Legends of the Wild West. And it's as you walk into Frontierland. Well, if you're walking into the entrance that's sort of before you get to the castle. And it's this walkway where you look in through different windows, and it's got different legends of the Wild West, and there's plaques outside.
Yeah.
And you get a nice view as well over Frontierland.
Good photo opportunity as well up there. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's something which you'd probably just walk past if you were like rushing to get on the ride.
Yeah.
So if you just want to take 5 minutes, have a little wander, have a little nosy.
See Buffalo Bill as a mannequin.
Yeah.
Davy Crockett. He's
also
in there
has
as well.
sound effects, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's cool. I really like it.
Yeah, it's a nice little addition and something which you could easily miss.
Yeah.
But again, it's nothing strenuous.
There are a few stairs.
Yeah.
To get you up there, but apart from that, yeah.
Next on our list is something which we only discovered on our last trip because we had always missed Storybook Land, but we finally found it on our last trip. And one of the most relaxing things I think I've ever done at Disneyland Paris is take the Storybook Land boat.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the official name is.
I can't remember what it was called, but we even said in the vlog that it was one of the most relaxing things we'd done.
It was so relaxing, and it basically, the boat just takes you on a little ride, and then you go through all different Disney films and Wizard of Oz.
And fairy tales, yeah.
Mostly it's fairy tales, isn't it? And it's just really cute. It's not fast at all. No. Really relaxing.
Little tiny miniatures, aren't they? And if you like really look close, you can see characters hidden in amongst these small tiny buildings and stuff. My favourite bit was going inside the Aladdin's cave.
Yeah, that was cool. It's quite romantic as well. It's a little boat ride. Oh. That's cute.
Next, so as you come out of Disneyland, you've actually got the Disney Village, which is just right next door, isn't it? You come out and you can't miss it. And there are restaurants, there are shops. We love having a wander around.
I love Disney Village.
But there's also a bar called Billy Bob's.
And you'll know if you watch our vlogs how much we love Billy Bob's.
It's a bit like our Slinky Dog. We've taken the name and altered it slightly. But yeah, so Billy Bob's, they have music and entertainment in their restaurant. Well, it's not in the actual restaurant, it's in the bar bit. But as we've gone up to go to the restaurant on our dining plan, we've seen some of the entertainment happening, and we've thought that would be really nice to sit down and watch some of that.
Yeah, we saw a hula hoop.
Someone doing like a hula hoop, yeah.
We saw...
I saw the guy waiting to go on, but he was one of those gun twirlers.
Yeah. Also, there's line dancing I've seen going on.
It's line dancing.
Bands.
Bands, yeah, acoustic as well.
Yeah, it's just a really fun and relaxed environment. And if you're looking for something, especially if you're just adults at Disneyland Paris, it's a really nice change from like a theme park.
It's a date night.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Billy Bob.
So next on our list is an area that is perfect if your feet are just so sore from running around all the time and you're just like, I need to sit down.
If you're a bit damp.
Yeah, or if you get caught in the rain and you need somewhere to dry off. It's called the
It's Videopolis.
Videopolis.
But it's inside Cafe Hyperion, isn't it?
It's inside Cafe Hyperion. And basically, it's just a huge... Well, it has a stage, and then it has a huge seating area, which they use for the cafe, for people to eat. But you can also just sit there. And normally, throughout the day, they have Disney cartoons playing. So it's a great place if you have children as well, and you just need somewhere to, like... let them sit down, let them chill. If you need to sort something out, it's just great to go there, and it's just a space where you know you can sit down, relax, and chill.
During Christmas, they had Disney Christmas cartoons on.
Yeah.
And then other times they've been playing like Star Wars Rebels, I think. So yeah, there'll be stuff to keep them entertained if you want to just take a time out.
Yeah.
So next is something that you can do when you're back at your hotel. So we tend to take a laptop along, and we tend to take a DVD. It's normally a Disney DVD because we want to sort of be in the Disney bubble.
Magic.
We get, if you're staying in the resorts, then we go and get a kettle.
Oh, yeah.
We ask for a kettle. We purchase the tea basket. And we just have ourselves a movie night
with
a Disney DVD. Take the HDMI lead, connect it to the television if you can, or just watch it on the laptop. And enjoy a bicky with a cup of tea.
It's a little bit of home, but during your holiday. And sometimes it is nice just to enjoy a Disney film at Disney. There's something more special about watching it at Disney.
And you're like, I could go and see them tomorrow. The stars of the show. What?
Can you see them? So next on our list is something which we've mentioned previously, but this is just to explore Disney Village.
Disney Village.
They always play that. But it has such an array of shops, restaurants, and it's just really nice if you just want to be outside of the theme parks just for a second. Literally, as you step out of the theme park, you have Disney Village. And you can just get a quiet drink. You can have a little mooch around the shops.
There's a fashion shop. There's a shop dedicated to artwork and models, which I love going into.
And I would definitely advise going during the day, because as soon as the parks close, everyone leaves the parks and heads into Disney Village. So the shops are very busy after the park closes. After the park is closed. You're going to keep that in. So the shops are very busy after the park closes. Yes. Next one.
Next is something that we've not done a lot of, but when we did do it, we really enjoyed it, and that's a table service meal. We've normally done the dining plan where you go to the buffets. But we, on the last trip, of course, we went to Chez Remy in the studios, and that was just really nice, wasn't it? It was a really good atmosphere there.
I think if your budget allows, I'd definitely try and book one table service meal whilst you're there, just so you can relax. Like, the buffets are great, but they are busy and they are quick, which is great because, you don't want to spend all your time eating because there's so much else to do. But sometimes it is nice just to take a few hours and enjoy the meal.
Yeah. Well, and also because you can sit down with the person that you're there with and actually have a conversation. Whereas with the buffets, I find that one of us is going up to get food, and then you come back, and then you're getting up to go and get food. And then you're finished.
But they've got great table service restaurants at Disneyland Paris. We can highly recommend Chez Remy if you would like a special meal.
Yes.
But there's loads of others. So, have a little look, and another little date night at Disneyland Paris. Mm-hmm. Next is something which we always say we're going to do, and then we always run out of time, and then I think it was closed.
Yeah, it was being refurbished, I think, last time.
So I'm not sure if it's open. I hope it is. But they have a train that goes round the whole of Disneyland Paris, and you can actually use this just as transport to get from each land. But I think it is quite nice to just relax,
just go all the way around the park,
because it takes you all the way around the park. You can see each land. I think it tells you a few facts along the way.
I think there's sort of hidden things as well that you see along the way.
There are.
If I remember it correctly,
the countryside bit surrounding. But it's just, I know a lot of children as well love trains. I remember when I was younger, I loved taking a train ride around the theme park. And still to this day, I really enjoy it.
Next again is something that you can do if you're at your resort. If your resort has a pool, then use it. Yes. I love a pool.
We've never stayed at a Disneyland Paris hotel that has a pool.
Yeah, we have.
What one?
You didn't go. Davy Crockett.
We did. I ran out of time. See? Should have taken my own advice.
I did, though.
Yeah.
I took advantage. So, we returned back from the parks. We've been walking a lot.
I was really tired, Jim.
And I think you had a nap, and I quickly dashed along to the pool.
Yeah.
And I had a nice relaxing time. Yeah. And then came back. But then I think I stayed there too long. So then I was in a rush getting ready.
But taking time out to just have a quick swim, or even in the morning, if you're staying at a resort with a pool, I would take full advantage of that. And have some relaxing pool time.
And that is something we're going to cover the annual passes in a different video. But one of the perks on the Infinity Pass is that you get free entry to the pools at the resorts.
That is cool. So you could go to Disneyland Hotel
and just use the pool.
That's good. That's cool. So next is something which we've never done, but we did inquire about when we were there, and that is the cinema. So the cinema is just as you come into Disney Village, and yeah, it's a huge cinema. They have loads of showings.
It's where you could go in that way to go to Buffalo Bill's Wild West.
Yes, you do, yeah. Most of the showings are in French, so if you speak French, perfect. But we did ask if there were any showings in English, and they said yes, but they just have to let you know which ones. There's like a limited amount. So yeah, I think it would be actually quite a lovely date night if you spent it in Disney Village, got some food, and then went to the cinema.
Yeah.
If you just fancied relaxing. You could watch a Disney film if there's one out.
Definitely. So the great thing about the castle in Disneyland Paris is that you can actually go to the top of it. So you walk inside and you just go up the stairs, and up the stairs there are stained glass windows which are beautiful. There are some things that are dedicated to Sleeping Beauty, and also you go outside and you get an amazing view of Fantasyland, of the park, don't you?
Yeah. It's lovely just to like have a look around. It's so magical.
And you can just stand up there and go, yes, my kingdom.
Yeah, take it all in.
This is where I live.
And that's it. We've come to number 15. So this is our last tip for a relaxing time at Disneyland Paris. And that is to just soak in the whole park and take some really good photos.
Yeah.
I think sometimes it's hard to remember to take photos, and I think it's only because we do YouTube and Instagram that now I've got quite good at taking a lot of photos, but sometimes I know how hard it is because you're rushing around everywhere and you just forget to take photos, and at the end of the day you're like, oh, I didn't take any photos.
I barely take any. I've relied on your photos from the past few times, so I would like to take a few more when we go.
But sometimes it's nice just to take 10 minutes or 15 minutes and go to your favourite spots in the park and just get some really amazing shots for your Instagram or your Facebook or your Twitter or your own photo albums.
If you've got the extra magic time, that's a great time to get all the photos.
Yeah, because it's not busy at all.
That's when we managed to get photos of us in front of the castle with nobody else in
it. That was one of my goals. I was like, I really want a castle photo with nobody in it, and I can't believe we actually did it.
Yeah, we did.
But there's loads of hidden photo opportunities. So yeah, if you just want to walk around, be relaxed about it, take some cool photos, I think that's a really nice thing to do at Disneyland Paris.
Yeah.
So that's it. That is all 15 of our relaxing things to do at Disneyland Paris. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any more, as I said before, please pop them down in the comments below so we can read them. Yeah.
Please subscribe to our channel. We are going to Disneyland Paris in November, and we will be doing a Disney week, and then also vlogs from our trip will be on this channel. So if you like Disney...
That is a lot of Disney.
Make sure you pop back in.
But thanks so much for watching, guys, and we will see you in our next video. Bye, guys.
Bye. Close as close.
No, I'm retired.